Hey, remember almost a year ago, we had Mark Zuckerberg making the announcement that he was going to change the name Facebook to Meta. So let me refresh your memory. He wanted to change the vision of the company and adopt a lot of products that was going to be based around the metaverse. Now, do you remember exactly what happened in the metaverse cryptocurrency niche? You look at these spikes, right? Like this crypto right here, Decentraland, and metaverse cryptocurrencies was going from 90 cents, 70 cents, all the way to like $4 in a very short amount of time. That happened within a week. This is not by coincidence. This happens exactly right after the announcement. Now, did you pay attention to what was happening a couple days ago? Elon Musk made a serious announcement that could very well be the next catalyst of a major bull run. But the question is, when is this going to happen? In this video, we'll be talking about all that. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? This is JC and welcome to the Wealth Engineering channel. This is where I create content so that you can learn how to make, keep, and multiply your money in the world of cryptocurrencies, stocks, real estate, anything that has to do with wealth. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about stocks, specifically robotic stock. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the like button because we're going to cover 3 stocks that you should add in your watch list and wait for the perfect time to buy them and also to hold them. Because what we have noticed in the past is when you can catch a trend early enough, you get into it, you are at the optimal time to actually make an investment and to reap the rewards of your investment. What am I talking about? Last year in the cryptocurrencies, we have seen this over and over again. And I've made several videos about catching trends in the investing world, right? When you can catch a trend before the masses, you position yourself before the masses, you're putting yourself in a way that you can reap rewards in your investments. And we may very well be having another transforming right before our eyes, and most people are not paying attention to it. Again, guys, remember the metaverse, right? Mark Zuckerberg's making the announcement, putting it on the mass consciousness that the metaverse is here to stay. And look what happened. Decentraland, right? Like all the way July, it was almost stable, but towards the end, we're talking about October right away, around that time where Mark Zuckerberg made the announcement. He did the announcement October 28th, right? And the same day, we had a massive spikes in the metaverse cryptocurrencies, making it going from 70, 80 cents all the way to $3 in the same day, guys. Massive profit, and people started, this is the start of a bubble. And why is it a bubble? Because that's not the only cryptocurrencies that was acting the same. It was the entire niche. You need to understand the behaviors like this, because if you can understand them, you can prepare for the next one. And we very well have one forming right before our eyes, and you can catch it way ahead of everyone else. Here's another one, Sandbox. Again, a same type of cryptocurrencies. This is a metaverse cryptocurrencies, and look at the spike, right? Right around the announcement of the metaverse announcement. Look what happened. 28, boom, right then and there, within a couple of weeks, within a 1 week, it was spiking like crazy, right? And within a month, it was reaching his all-time high, going from, we're talking about like 74 cents, same price as the other one, going all the way to $8. It went even higher than what Decentraland was going, right? Now, why am I showing you that? I'm showing you that so that you can catch the trend. A big influencer in the tech world make an announcement. The next thing that followed is a boom, a bubble in said niche, right? Now, Elon Musk is arguably one of the biggest influencers in the world. They have a day reserved for AI announcement. And there's a lot to learn from where Tesla is going whenever they do this day. He was actually making the announcement that, hey, they have finished the prototype for the robot. Earlier this year, they made the announcement for the robot right here. Now you can have this robot here making waving people and dancing, and look at that, raising their hand right there, right? And basically they're training this robot right here so that they can do like tasks in the house, like cleaning your house. Nobody wants to clean the house, right? Why not have a robot to do that for you? The robot is going to be taking more and more tasks, and eventually they're hoping to have a new market where they can sell you a robot less than the price of a car, and then people would start, imagine having your own chief, right? A robot cooking for you, so that by the time you get home, You get a nice cooked food, nice warm food. A lot of people would gravitate towards that, right? Definitely would might be a lot useful than a car. One small step in robotic, one big test for Tesla. But hey, we're here to make money. And the question to ask is, as Tesla gets closer to bringing this prototype into production where they're going to deliver to people and sell it to people, could that also trigger a bubble in the robotic niche, just like we've seen it before in previous patterns? Big influencer launching products, boom, the market explodes. Could we see something similar in the robotic niche? Now, we're currently in a recession. Markets are crashing. By the time Tesla has this robot ready for production, we might be just at the end of the recession. Now, the question is, could that be a trigger, a catalyst for massive bull run in the tech stocks, especially automation and robotics? Let me share with you this article right here from Investopedia. Top robotic stocks for Q4 in 2022. Now you can read throughout it. Absolutely, you can read it to it. Definitely recommend that. But hey, you can also look into extend ETFs. Maybe that's another way to play this, right? ETF, Robo, that's a great ETF that you can play. And if the entire niche there's a bubble into it, well, that's a great way and a safe way to play the bubble as well. But hey, they were also talking about the best value robotic stocks, and they were telling you their ideas on which one of them they are. These are great information to know. And the reason why I specifically chose Investopedia, because when I was looking for search, that's one of the things I kind of think about. I'm like, how is the mass going to think when they're going to be in a bubble, in a frenzy, right? They're going to go on Google, they're going to type best stocks to buy, and one of the first links they're going to find is going to be what they're going to click on, and then that's going to lead them to companies like that. More people is going to do that, more people is going to buy. So these are the 3 stocks they were saying that, hey, that could be great value for robotic stocks for Q4. Let's look into them. Teradyne. So if you go on Teradyne's website, saying creating the next generation of technology through advanced test solutions and collaborative robotics. I love seeing that right on the first kind of words that you see on the website, because that's going to attract the masses, saying that, okay, I'm at the right place. I want to invest in robotic. How do I do it, right? So this is going to be a standard pattern. So is this the great time to buy it now? Well, hey, I don't think any stocks right now is a great time to buy, but it's definitely something that you should put in your watch list, because, hey, as the financial statements are getting better, as the market is stabilizing themselves, you can see that for a couple of weeks ago, it's been on a downtrend. So you kind of like want to stay and see how deep this downtrend is going to go. But hey, so you can definitely put it in your watch list. And if you want to have a watch list of robotics / automation, then definitely that's, according to Investopedia, that's something you should look into. All right, for the second stocks, you don't necessarily have to follow one list like the Investopedia list. You can actually go back in a top search on the first page, best stocks to buy. And then also, you're going to see not only Investopedia as one of the lists there, but you're also going to see Yahoo Finance, right? So 11 best stock robotic to buy for 2022. This one was in January, 11 best robotic stocks to buy. This one was in April, so let's click on that one, more recent. So right away, it lists the 10 stocks you can buy, and you can look into it. Now look at this again, Teradyne. Teradyne is one of these lists. So if 2 lists is talking about it, that's definitely something you want to pay attention to. More people that are talking about the same stocks, the better it increases the odds of it being successful in a bubble, in a mania. So you can go through the list, find out the ones you like the best. But me personally, out of this list, one that got my attention was iRobot. Well, first, think of it this way, right? The masses. They want to be investing in robotics stocks. So iRobot, right? So it just makes it super easy to attract it. It's going to be attracting a lot of people. iRobot Corporation, not that cheap of a stock. It's kind of going sideways after going down a little bit. Now look into this, guys. There is even more information about it. As you click on this Yahoo Finance link, it says 7 robotic stocks to buy before the near-shoring trend taking off in the US. They're getting investors already for the next trend, and the stocks that are being mostly marketed are going to be the one that the mass is going to hear about, are also going to be the ones that people will be investing in the mass. And the more people invest, the more it increases your money, right? So iRobot, definitely check this out. I love the name. This is actually a very popular company, 2-in-1 vacuum. They've been in business in a while. I know I bought a couple products from them companies. So these things like this, right? The Tesla robot is mostly going to be kind of like a household robot, right? Doing household chores. So anything that has to do in this brand will also massively gain from Tesla's innovations as well. Definitely stocks like that might benefit from the mania that could happen from robots. And as you can see from the chart, it's not necessarily badly hurt from the recession right now. But hey, if you can have it drop to $40, somewhere in the $30 in this support line right here, that would definitely be a great time to buy. And if you could hold that and leverage that all the way to 100, 140, 150, this would be a beautiful play right there, right? And from a mania perspective, this can possibly be happening, right? And if the stock has done it before in the past, there's a high chance that it can do it again. Usually what we notice in trends like this is when there is a massive mania, the stock usually reach an all-time high. So it's possible that we might even see a higher than $170, $180. And if you could manage to get in at $30, $40 a piece, that also gives you a chance to triple your money, close to even quadruple your money if possible. iRobot, definitely add this to your watch list. And lastly, they were talking about Kion. Now, I've never heard of this company before. I've actually just found out about it as I was looking into this report. As a warehouse company, a world's leading provider in forklifts, they can actually benefit a lot from automation, right? These are the type of company that's going to invest a lot of money and also reap the rewards of automation. They can reduce their expenses, have robots to do a lot of these jobs, and increase their profit margins, which in turns increase their stock value, right? So this is how you can think about it right here. But hey, if you're looking at this stock right now, this company is taking a beating. So it may not be the ideal time to buy it now, but hey, you might want to put that in your watch list and see how it goes. Now, here's the beauty of things like that. Again, thank you for watching all the way to this video. I'm going to give you one of my secrets. Is what I love to do is I love to find a niche, identify a niche that's about to blow up, find the most safe stocks I can invest in, like ABB, but also invest in a portion of my allocation into the risky stocks, like a penny stocks, right? Now, if this price keep dropping like that, it's going to be in a penny stock category. Imagine a stock like that for $1, right? Then any movement that it makes every time it rises by $1, you can double your money. That's what I love to do, right? The lower the price of entrance and then the higher the margin to go higher, then the more return you get on your investments. So the big boats goes through, it lifts the tide for all the boats. And the robotics, like the big boats in that case will be Tesla. Those little boats would be something like this company right here, Kion Group AG. So these three stocks could actually benefit from this robotic mania, right? So definitely add this to your watch list. Do more research. Look into the financial statements to see if they are comfortable with. Right now is not the ideal time to buy any stocks because the market is going to continue to drop. But hey, definitely keep your eyes open because that means your stocks can be at a discount. And if we get some of these stocks low enough, they might be a very appealing investments to make for the long term, especially this decade. But get ready for when Tesla is about to release the production model of the robot, because that's going to encourage a lot of people to look into more robotic stocks, which in turn will bring these stocks higher, right? Make sure you subscribe. We'll keep an eye on other stocks to look for as to we want to benefit from this trend. But definitely, I wanted to get this video out. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk on the next video.
Hey, yeah, it's all about wealth engineering. Might be something that you're not used to. It's okay, cause I'm here to introduce you to concepts. Time to grow and make big moves. All about crypto, come see. Stocks and business, yes indeed. Got the info that you need. Hosted by my homie JC. Hey.